Hello everyone, Jackie Edwards here again on another warm and sunny day. I keep saying that. Oh gosh, you can see so many freckles on my little hair. Having a little crazy day. So anyways, today I want to talk about living from the past. And this is a concept I have been really trying to integrate for a while. So what it's pretty much what all of us do is we live from the past. So we believe that who we are is based on all of our past experiences. So all of the things that happened to us, what our parents were like to us growing up, we blame everything on our mothers. So we look at all of that and believe that that is who we are right now because of who we are in the past. What's happened to us in the past creates who we are in the future and right now in the present. And that just seems like a truth. It's like, wow, all of those experiences led up to who I am now. But what if that wasn't the truth? And that's something that I've been playing with. And it's like, holy fuck. So what if I could be anybody and anything? And all of that stuff, it doesn't have to matter. I choose every single minute, every single day, who I am right now and who I want to be going forward. So right now, I'm basically choosing to live based on who I've been in the past and who I've always seen myself as being. But what if instead I flipped that and I started living from my future into who I want to be and who I want to become? And it's great. We've got lots of experiences in the past that we can build on. So some of those are good to keep in mind. So it's good to remember where we've come from, what we've done, and take the experiences and the learnings. But they don't have to define us. And it can be really hard to do because we take those so internally. I remember when I was young, I was in high school and I played basketball. And I was really, really good at basketball until my last year of high school. And then I just randomly just sucked at basketball. It just sucked. And it was so difficult because I saw myself I'm a basketball player. I've, played basketball since I was little, tiny, whatever. And I've always been a good basketball player. And now I'm not. And I remember it totally threw all my self-worth and who I was. But that was a choice I was making. And the same thing, then I went on, so I went to university, I studied accounting, and I became an accountant. And realized, I didn't want to be an accountant anymore. And it took me a long time to be able to stop being an accountant, to let myself, quit my job and find something different because I identified it as an accountant because I spent so much time studying accounting and building up towards that career. I believed I had to be an accountant because that's what I spent all this time doing. So I was living from my past in those situations. I was well, I've done all of this work. I've been all these things. I need to, be a basketball player. But I could have just not gone through all the agony and just been done and been what do I actually want for my future? Do I really want to be a basketball player for my future? No, probably not. Is there something more fun I could be doing? Yeah. Look at an accounting. So obviously I'm not really enjoying my job. Is there something more fun I can see for my future? Is this really what I want to be living? Something I picked when I was, 17 years old. And now I've tried it and I don't like it. Is there something else I could find to do? Or do I have to stick this out because I'm an accountant? And what are people going to think of me if I'm no longer an accountant? What are people going to think of me if I quit the basketball team? And it's ingrained from us from such a young age. Because I'm talking about, what are people going to think of me if I quit the basketball team? Quitters never win. What kind of fucking saying is that? Why do we have to stick with something we chose forever ago? What if we don't want that anymore? And of course it comes down to really figuring out why do you want to quit? Why do you think you not want it? Is it because you're hating on yourself and you think you'll be happier somewhere else? Or is it because yeah, I could be happy sitting here on the bench not playing basketball, or I could also be happy spending more time, I could have learned art or something. And maybe I can see, yes, my future art might be more important. I could be happy doing either, but let's try art. Like, because I can see, like, future me wants to do that. And as an accountant, I knew future me didn't want to be an accountant. Like, future me was just like, dude, we don't want to be an accountant forever. Like, you fucking hate this shit. Like, it's great for right now. You're learning some good skills. Like, you know, you're making really good money. Those things are awesome. Like, yes, your job sucks. Lots of people there suck because it's a massive boys club. But you're getting good skills. Let's stick with it. And then think of, what do you want to be living from your future? And at the time, I had just moved to the UK, and I was like, well, I like living in England. I like being international. Let me use this experience, use this job. I'll apply for my own UK visa instead of relying on my company's work visa. So yes, that job, I was able to enjoy the perks that job gave me. I was able to make myself happy and then move on to the next thing. Not think that the next thing is going to make me happy. And then hate my way there. So many correlations for this and so many things. So we won't muddy this up. There's so many fun things to talk about. So anyways, living from our future. We don't have to stick with what we have, what we've always done, how we've always thought, and live from our past. We are allowed to change our minds. We are allowed to change who we are every second of every single day. And I really believe that the more we do that and the more quickly we can like change our minds and the more easily we can look to our future self and be like, is what I'm doing today leading me to that future self? Then the more quickly we can become that future self and reach our goals. So whatever our fucking goals are, like, they're there, they're available for us in the future. Like, if you can imagine like a goal or a dream you have, like that instantly makes it possible in like the realm of all possibilities in the universe. Like, there's some crazy quantum physics shit that I can't really explain. But I know it's all there because I've read the books and they're really cool. But I don't explain them like a scientist. So as soon as you think something, like, it makes it real. It makes it a real possibility in the future. And like, your future goes out in front of you like in 18 million possibilities. So every decision we make, like, chooses a route in the realm of possibilities, all possible. But when we're so focused living from the past and all the choices and all the things that have happened to us from the past, it like closes off all of those possibilities for the future. Like, we can't even think of them because we're so busy focused on like what we've done before and what we've always done and what we've always been. When we look at the future and when I think I am changing the world, like, I am bringing a completely new mindset, a completely new vibe to fat people everywhere. Like, I am making it acceptable. I am making it fucking fabulous. I am changing how we talk to each other, love each other, connect with each other, not just fat people, but everybody, so that we can get rid of fat phobia, so that we can change the patriarchy, get rid of it, but from a place of love and connectiveness. Like, that's my goal. I can see it in the future. And it sounds huge and it sounds crazy. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to fucking get there. But if I make choices based on, I know I'm going to get there someday, is this choice I'm making today, is what I'm doing today, taking me on that road to that path? Or is it keeping me stuck in the past? Am I making my decisions for today based on what I've always done and what I've always thought? Or is it based on who I want to be and who I'm becoming? We don't have to let the past keep us where we're at. We can fucking dump it all and get rid of it. We can pick and choose what we take with us. Because the past is only in our mind. Because two people, like, we could have been living side by side, having the same experiences, and we would look back and recount them today with completely different ideas and memories of what happened. And that doesn't make your experience or my experience any different. Like, doesn't make one of us wrong. It just means our paths were different, even if we did the exact same things, because we would remember them differently. So all of those experiences, they're just in your mind. And you can pick and choose what you want to have, what you want to live with, what you want to take with you. But we will get the most from this beautiful life we've got if we start to really live from the future and make our decisions based on what are our goals, what are our dreams, no matter how huge and impossible they are. Because my huge impossible goal is for there to be 1 million of you beautiful, active, and engaged followers that I'm deeply fucking connected with. That we chat on like a heartfelt level. And there's 1 million of us just vibing in this energy and knowing that the world is going to change. That sounds fucking impossible. Like, who am I to have 1 million people hanging out with me, sharing the vibe, sharing the energy? But every single day I can look and I can see that person, that me in the future. And I can feel all the energy of all of the 1 million people that are going to be hanging out with me, all of you. I can feel that energy. I can feel that love. I can feel that fucking connectedness right now. I don't have anywhere near that. We are such an amazing group right here. Those of you that watch these videos, that share, that like, that comment, I love every single fucking one of you. And I feel so connected right now. And I feel so connected with us in the future and where we're going and what's going to happen. And everything I do today is leading me towards that. Those are the decisions I'm making. They're not based on, well, I used to be an accountant and this is what I used to do. So I used to be an accountant, so I have really good like financial knowledge. So that's what I should talk about and that's what I should share because, you know, I think I should build on the knowledge and the skills that I've used in the past. But that's not what I'm excited about. That's not bringing me to the future vision that I can see and feel so connected with. But I can take some of those skills. Like, yay. Some of it was great. I learned how to deal with people better. But I can pick and choose the experiences I live from. I don't have to stay with something that I chose 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 5 minutes ago if I don't like it. Quitting is okay. As long as it's for the right reason and you can feel it. And you like your reason. Fucking quit. Doesn't matter. You can change who you are every second of every day. And that is what is just so amazing and so exciting about who we are. We can change how we think, how we feel, what we want, what we desire, what we connect with, who we connect with, how we connect. Everything is possible if we open up to it and just look and say, who do I want to be in the future? And don't worry about the how right now because the how is going to open up. Because, oh my God, even today, I was just like doing my journaling, coloring my little coloring book, and I had the most brilliant fucking idea. Like, I can't wait to share it with you. I need to flesh it out just a little bit more. But, oh, it's going to be so exciting because we're going to highlight like, oh, beautiful fat artists and fat business owners. And we're really going to like, oh, it's just going to be so wonderful to just, oh, really create like, just a sense of love and community and a showcase for all of the amazing things that we do while also really deeply caring for ourselves. So I'm going to mix how we can care and connect with others and really showcase other beautiful, fabulously fat people's talents and how we can really connect with ourselves. And I'm creating something that's just going to be fucking amazing. So anyways, I will go off and continue creating that and fleshing those ideas out. And I want you to think about what your future looks like. And if what you're choosing to do today is getting you towards that future. And it might not feel like it is. You might have to look a little bit and be like, well, I hate my job. In the future, I see myself as an entrepreneur. Being completely free, working from the beach somewhere. So right now, choosing to go to this job, it's not getting me to my financially free future living on the beach. But maybe it is. Maybe this job today is paying your bills. It's covering your mortgage. It's giving you kind of the ability to support yourself while you take the time to figure out how to get to your next step. While you figure out what your passion is that you're moving towards. Or maybe it is holding you back. Maybe you've been told that you should be lucky you have this fucking job. that there's nothing else available, that jobs are hard to come by for people like you, that nobody wants to hire fat people, that we can't ask for promotions, that nobody wants to promote us or pay us equally. And that's the thoughts that you're living your life from those thoughts that have been given to you in the past, from those experiences that have come from the past, where you didn't get chosen because you were fat, where you didn't get picked. And those are false, because there are opportunities out there, and you can use your current one to get your next one, as long as we really think about what we want from the future and really look at everything that we do. Is it moving us towards that future, or is it just holding us back from the past and dragging the past along with us? And it's a hard concept. Like, I still work on this every fucking day, because that's all we've ever been taught, is to do what we've always done. And that's what our brain wants us to do. Our brain is there to, like, keep us safe and keep us secure. And the safest, securest thing is to do what we've always done in the past and never change. Because our brain's like, dude, we've made it this far. We're safe and secure. Let's keep doing it. The future, it's scary. Anything could happen up there. You might fuck up. You might try to reach that goal and then you never reach it. And that's going to hurt. So let's not do that. Let's just stick with what we know. So that's what our brain's telling us. And that's totally normal. That's what our brain is supposed to be telling us. That's what it's been raised and whatever, evolved for a bajillion years to do. So we need to kind of learn to override that and just think, that's great, brain. Thank you for keeping me safe. But what if we try this right now? What if we just think about this for a second? What if we just give a little bit of wiggle room in there? We can still keep this job and be safe and secure. But what if we also start thinking about this other thing? We can still stay in this relationship for now, but what if there's other possibilities out there? What if there's more? Awesome. So keep thinking, what more could there be? And are you living towards that right now? Because you can be. Because I can be. And we, together, that's how we fucking change the world, is when we open ourselves up to these possibilities. So let's fucking do this. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you again tomorrow.